Hello, in this practice, we're going to focus on the element of fire, which in many systems is associated with the heart and also with digestion, with dynamic energy and movement, with creation, and even joy. So let's begin. We'll start standing in this practice, and we'll bring the palms together and sound the sweet sound of Om. Breathing in. Om. We'll begin by shaking up the energy, moving the energy with meridian slapping. So we'll start slapping the tops of the feet nice and strong, moving up the front of the shins. Here we move up the stomach pathway, move up the thighs. Stomach needs to be nice and fired up and strong. Now with fists, you can engage your belly and pat all around the organs. Stomach on the left there, saying hello, awake, and in front of the chest. So we really want that fire to be strong there so we can digest our food, transform it. Side the collarbones, tapping, moving up the front of the throat. And the face, adding under the eyes. That's where the pathway begins, stomach. And then moving back down, the cheeks. Emotions associated with the stomach are anxiety, worry, down the chest, and then engaging all around the belly. Pat, fist, the hips, the thighs, shins, top of the feet. All right, now moving to the side of the ankles, to where gallbladder paired with the liver run. And harbor tensions created by anger, frustration, but just all kinds of stress. The IT band, sometimes this is a little tender. And then where that little like curve dipping your hips is with two fists, we're just gonna kind of pounce in there and really relax the glutes, the pelvic floor. This is great for lower back pain, PMS, sexual organ health. Moving up the side of the belly. Okay, now with knuckles, you're gonna scrub the ribs. You're scrubbing a dirty pan. Helps to get some dampness out of the body, which can kind of bog down our fire. Make everything a little sticky, slow, mucusy. So one more breath here. All right, let's do the top of the trap. It's all through side body. It's all connected here. It's pathway, gallbladder, meridian, and also fascia. Other side. Breath in there, just shaking out anything that might be clenching, excessively holding. All right, with fingertips, side of the neck. Moving around the back of the ears, into the temples. To the side of the eyes. And feel this whole side body just loosening up, relaxing. Let's move up above the ears and behind into the side of the neck, top of the traps. One big breath, scrubbing those ribs. Patting down, with fists, you can do that little tap muscle there in the side of the hip. Back down the IT band. All the way down, the outside of the ankle. All right, back of the legs now, back of the ankles. This is bladder meridian paired with kidney. Back of the calves. Here we can store the emotions or things can get stuck from the emotions of fear. Back of the thighs. So overworking, overdoing, the kind of over pushing all around the glutes. And then right in the middle of the sacrum, really the only part of the middle of the spine you want to hit. It's that little upside down triangle shape in the middle there. It's also really good for lower back pain, PMS. Nice breath in there. All right, lower back. Also has a lot to do with the water element. So this helps to balance the fire element, bringing in coolness, restoration, relaxation when the fire is too active. Middle back. And then upper back. And then with fingers gentle on the back of the neck. Base of the skull. I love this point here. Bladder 10 point at the base of the skull to kind of drain out excess movement in the head and the mind, anxiousness, overthinking, tension. Keep going up to the crown of the head, into the forehead, above the eyebrows. You can press into the tear duct. You feel from the tear duct to your pinky toe throughout your whole back body, just opening up, untensing. And then start tapping back up the forehead, up through the crown, down base of the skull, back of the neck, upper back, middle back, and under your ribs, lower, middle back. That's where your kidneys are. You can rub them, give them a little nourishment, some warmth, some love. All right, and then all around the glutes. I like to use my knuckles, really get in there. Moving the chi. Hamstring attachments, hamstrings, back of the calves, back of the ankles. Then come to stand into Tadasana mountain pose and just feel some stillness, the energy. All right, let's warm up. Surya Namaskar, some variations in there, some salutation. Step to the top of your mat, your space, hands together. And let's continue the practice. Let's inhale, stretch the arms up, pressing down into the feet to lengthen the whole body. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, step that right leg all the way back, drop the knee down and lift through the chest. And then take it back, lowering down knees, chest, chin, or all the way onto the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left knee down, lift through the chest. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg steps back this time. Drop the knee if you'd like. You can reach the arms up. And then step it back, knees, chest, chin, or flat on the belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down. While arms can come up. Exhale, forward fold, right foot steps forward. Inhale, stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Relax, breathe. Continue warming up. Bring the feet together, or they can stay sit bone distance apart. We'll come into a little squat, reach the arms up for Utkatasana. And from here, interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Extend that fist away from you, opening through the front of the chest. Keep the knees bent as you tilt the sit bones up. Relax the neck. Keep stretching the fist away from the body. Breathing here. 3 breaths. And then release the arms down. Step back, plank pose. Take a fresh inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or half push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Come up into warrior 1 position. Hips are squared forward. Arms stretch up. Then we're going to cactus the arms here and start to work into that heart meridian, pericardium meridian, heart energy that runs through the arms. So see if you can find this widening across the front of the chest and gather the shoulder blades together behind you. Lifting the heart, maybe gaze lifts. And keep that opening as you interlace the fingers behind your back, open the chest, and then bow forward for devotional warrior. Keep bending into that front knee. And then release the hands down, step back, plank pose, breathe in. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot steps forward, come up, warrior 1. Steps forward, and then we'll cactus those arms again. And try to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders here as you start to wing the hands back in space and try to keep that 90-degree angle too at the same time. Start to stretch through the elbows, reach through your elbows. Breathe around the heart. Let's bring the hands back. See if you can bring the opposite thumb on top. Open up through the front of the chest, and then bow forward for devotional warrior. Release the hands down. Step back, plank pose. Take a vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And starting to move a little more energy into the arms, to the heart. We're going to drop the forearms down to the ground. Keep your head off the floor. You're pressing the ground away through the forearms and the palms. And then maybe stepping the feet in. Feel the back of the heart also strong, the shoulder blades strong. Pressing the ground away. When you work into things like this, even like lifting weights, you might notice your mood can feel better after. Doing inversions if you do those on the arms. Really helps to flush the energy of the heart. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. 3 more breaths here. Come back up onto your palms into downward dog. Look in between your hands and walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees. Come right back up into Utkatasana. And then Tadasana, mountain pose. Relax here. Just feel. Let's do the meridian stretches. So the arms out into the T position. And start to extend, reach strong through your thumbs. From the thumbs, up the arms, under the collarbones, lung meridian. It's the metal element. When you go into studying, say, Ayurveda or Chinese medicine, Tantra, yoga, we learn that everything affects everything. Every element, every part, like the breath affects the mind affects the breath, emotions affect the organs affect the emotions. It's all dancing together, creating this overall awareness, these different parts, bringing harmony to them, because bringing harmony to one will affect and influence everything else. So here, lung meridian, energy of letting go, also of grief and liberation. More breath all the way to the top of the lungs here. Release left arm down. Turn the right hand to face down. Make a pointer finger gesture with the right hand. Reach to the back right corner of your space and turn the head to the left, dropping the chin down to the shoulder, large intestine meridian. So we're breathing here from the right pointer finger all the way up across that arm. You can feel that across the neck, across the face, and out of the left nostril. Testing also the energy of purification, letting go, paired with the lung. Some sort of relief on the other side of letting go. Space. Okay, release that right arm down. Switching, left arm up. Reach to the back left corner with that pointer finger. Turn the head to the right, drop the chin down. Breathe. Pointer finger across, out, right nostril. Release, relax, just feel. Okay, I'll do triple warmer. Has to do with the fire element. So we're gonna shrug the shoulders up, roll them down your back, and then stretch the arms behind you, extending through all 10 fingers, especially through the ring fingers here. We're going to turn the head over to the left shoulder, chin to shoulder, and reach a little more through your right ring finger now. And feel that pathway light up. Ring finger up the arm, all the way behind your ear. Triple heater with our immune system. So having this strong fire is really important. And think about how we like even sanitize things with heat. Taking even weird bacteria through our food. That this inner fire helps to purify, kind of like when we have a bacterial infection and we get a fever. Turn the head over to the other side, reach a little more through the left ring finger this time. Feel that pathway light up, all the way up the neck, behind the ear. Cultivating a sense of connection, understanding. The element of fire is very important for our vitality, our health, joy, our animation. I like how the sun makes everything come alive, color of the flowers and so forth, vision, sight. Release that, relax. Okay, let's work on pericardium. So with your palms, like you're pushing two walls apart here. No little lazy hands, really flex those hands up, vertical. And then start to press out through the center of your palms. Feel this from the middle finger, through the center of the palm, through the forearm. Now press out through the sides of your heart. Feel a little fiery. Pericardium is the protector of the heart. Very important role. And in not letting really extreme emotions touch the heart can harm us. And too much excitement. Really expanding the heart here. One more breath. Let's move into the heart meridian stretch. So turn the left thumb down. Keep rolling that shoulder internally here. And then you'll bend the elbow, bring it up your back. Right arm comes up. You want to roll that elbow forward, external rotation. And then you can either hold clothes back there, you can grab a strap if you can't reach, or you can grab your hands. Don't worry too much about being flexible. Really, it's just breathing into what you feel. If it feels really tight or if it feels awesome, it's really no better or worse. We're still practicing. Dropping into the heart, the seat of joy, connection. And as the emperor, the seat of the highest wisdom. Your next inhale, let's stretch the arms out nice and wide, extend through your pinkies. Might feel that channel running through the bottom of the arm into the side of the heart. And we'll turn right thumb down this time, so rolling that shoulder forward into that internal rotation. Bring the arm up, keep that rolling in, and then left elbow forward, wrap the shoulder forward, and then you can take a bind or use a prop if you need some help. This side tends to be a little tighter, harder. Just breathing into what's here. One more breath. Extend the arms out into the T position. Reach through the pinkies, heart meridian. Follow that sensation right into your heart, that warmth, that energy. And release the arms down, relax, and just feel. For the vertical stretches now, vertical meridians. Let's bring the arms up. Take Kali Mudra, so you'll interlace all the fingers except the pointer and the thumb. Squeeze your head nice and tight. And you can move side to side here, opening up side body. Keep lengthening as you stretch. Then we'll stop in the center, get nice and narrow, lower belly in and up, tailbone falling in between the heels, squeeze your head, and then go to the right for 5 breaths. And focus on both side bodies opening up, strong. Left side stretching, right side still lengthening as well. Pressing the hips to the left, stretching through the arms. And inhale, come up. Go to your left for 5 breaths. Try not to twist your spine. Feel the whole side body opening up, healing. Inhale, come back up. And then we'll do the front of the body. So keep the back body strong to support and engage the glutes. Strong back, strong arms. And let your head drop back. Maybe this is it for you today, and that's fine. Want a little more? Weight in the heels. Push your chest out. Lift your organs up. Reach back. Look back. Inhale carries you up. Keep the core engaged. Navel to spine. Bend the knees. And come forward. You can pedal out the legs a little bit here. If you need to separate your feet, please do so. Now stretching back body. Hold. Ladder meridian running through the back. And then we'll bring the arms back into that starting position, navel to spine. Inhale, come all the way up. And release, relax. Let it go. Okay. From here, let's go ahead and step the right leg back about 3 feet behind you. Your right toes might angle out a little bit. You don't want them angle out too much. You want the feet The hips facing forward like you're walking on railroad tracks. And with the arms, you can either grab opposite elbows behind your back, but if you can take reverse prayer, you can interlace the fingers to begin. See how that feels? While rolling the shoulders forward, like we did in the heart bind, remember? So rolling the shoulders forward, maybe the fingertips touch, maybe hands can come together. And so avoid doing this with your shoulders. Roll them forward. The hands can come up nice and high. Okay. So from here, we're gonna start to really press into that right heel and then push through the left ball mound. Hinge from the hips and fold over left leg. One more breath. The inhale carries you up. And just pivot your feet to face the back of your mat. Make sure you don't crisscross your feet in that movement. And then fold over right leg. Slow, full breath through the whole body, pressing through, washing through anything that feels stuck. And next inhale brings you up. And let's go ahead and face the open side of the mat this time. We're going to turn the heels out in and the toes out and take a horse stance or goddess pose. And we can just take a little twist here, pressing into one thigh, dipping one shoulder, switching. Coming up, keep bending deep into the knees. Let's take those cactus arms again. See again if you can wing the hands back a bit. Gather the shoulder blades together behind your back to lift the front of the heart. And then release, straighten the legs. Let's take warrior two position facing the front of your mat. So nice deep bend into that left knee. The right toes are slightly angled towards the front of the mat, just a tiny bit. So the hips are kind of squared to the front, but then there's a strong twist at the navel. Arms into the T position, Virabhadrasana 2. And let's take a pericardium stretch here. Pressing to the sides of the heart. We're going to come right into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose from here. Try to avoid kind of bending too much at the core. Keep this nice and strong and use the shifting of the weight to land into half moon pose. You could put a block under this left hand if you need. The hand is directly below your shoulder. And then we're lifting through right fingers. If you want, you can also bend the right knee and grab a hold of the foot or the ankle. Arch the spine, kick into the hand. Slowly release back into warrior two. Split this left hand up for peaceful warrior. And back into your warrior two position. Straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in, right toes to the back, warrior two to the back with the pericardium stretch of the hands. And using the sensation, intention to keep dropping into the heart. Now we'll shift into Ardha Chandrasana, strong core. Everything awake, active, and alive. If you took that back bend, you can take it on this side. Slowly release back into your warrior two. And into peaceful warrior, right hand comes up. Back into warrior two. Straighten the right leg, turn the right toes in. Let's face the front. And then we're going to drop the right knee down onto the floor. Okay. We're gonna work on some binding and that movement in the shoulder here to keep moving the energy around the heart through the arms. So let's go ahead and bring the left hand down on the inside of that left foot. We're in a box lunge position. The right arm comes up. And stay here or here. So we're gonna roll that shoulder in again. Roll the thumb in towards you, bend the elbow. And then we can see if this left shoulder can drop under the left knee. Reach through and then see if you can grab your hands back there behind the left hip. Keep spiraling. 5 breaths here. Okay, let's break the pose. And let's just simply switch legs. So from all fours, we'll step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Left knee is right under your left hip. And left arm comes up. We're going to roll that left shoulder internally. Bring the hand behind your back. Maybe right shoulder under the thigh. And take a bind. Breathe around the heart. Able to spine. Let's make our way to sit on our heels. Just take a moment here. Let's meet on all fours, hands and knees. We're going to stretch the right leg back, left arm forward. Then bend into the knee and keep stretching the toes up and keep reaching back. Maybe you can grab your foot. And then kick back and kick up. Let the front of that shoulder be open. Then release. Switch sides. Release. Back to sit on the heels and relax. Now right in the middle of the sternum, we'll do some acupressure, just pressing right in, just kind of like a little hole, a notch. You can even like kind of walk up and down the sternum until you find this little tender notch there. And just breathe into that space. And you can feel your heartbeat. Release. Let's come back onto all fours. This time, right foot forward. We'll inhale the arms up. And then we're going to twist to the right. Bringing out here. It's really important for that fire element, bringing out any stagnation, intestines, stomach. It helps to just bring some energy back into the core, drain out anything stuck. 3 more breaths here. You can bind, 3 to bind. Release. Switch sides. Release. Make your way onto your knees again. Relax. Breathe. Make our way back up onto the knees here. We're going to work into camel pose. So let's bring the hands onto the lower back. You can tuck your toes. Make this a little more gentle if you'd like. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest. So not just going back here, but lift the chest. Lift the belly. Let the head go back. Engage the glutes. 4 breaths. And then release in on the heels. Relax. Okay, we're going to do that again. This posture is really good for engaging the back, strengthening that, opening up the front body, all the meridians that run there. But to really get into the arm, which is like deep into the armpit here, into the heart, we're going to work with setting up, finding our edge, and then lifting up. Not like this, but really stretching through the pinkies and finding that rotation that we've been working with of this, wrapping the shoulder in. Like so. You can even lift your right arm up, palm forward, but then wrap it in and feel how that comes from behind your shoulder blade, from behind the heart. Not just from your wrist, that's one thing, but from the entire arm and then stretching from there. Okay? So up, reaching through the pinky without break. It's not like, okay, I'm done. Keep it going. And we'll switch. You could also do this from holding your heels, which is actually easier. If you have that, you can lower into both heels first and then stretch one arm back. Okay, so let's all meet either with hands on the lower back or on the ankles. Now we'll go ahead and stretch from behind the back of the right heart through the pinky. Breathe. Switch arms. It's the left arm, one more breath here. Support your back to come up to sit. Head is last to come up. And relax. Relax. Okay, we're going to do that one last time. You have the option, just keep it chill, both hands on your back, or you can do that again, stretching one arm back at a time. Maybe take like 3 breaths on each arm. Or you're going to take Kali Mudra this time. Strong. Same that wrapping, not like this, so armpits facing out, but wrap. Okay, stretch it. And if you're doing this, you can look back, push into the tops of your feet hard. Maybe you go all the way back. You have the full posture. Go for it. Okay, so let's do this together. Set up your variation. And you can just have the hands chilling on the back. You can go for your heels. Stretch one arm at a time, or we're going to lift both. Even if you just lift both arms and just go back a little bit. It's great work. Let's breathe here. 5 breaths. Slowly come up. Head is last to lift. Sit on your heels. Relax. Stillness. Let's make our way into plank pose, planting into the palms, stretching the legs back, and we're going to hold plank to keep activating, connecting to, nourishing this fire. Plank is great for that, and we also get to push through the center of the palms, the pericardium point there, middle finger, pinky, thumb, all fingers, powering up through the arms, really flushing beautiful warmth through the heart. Try to enjoy it. Enjoy your strength, enjoy the fire. Activate that a little more. You can feel like you're sliding your wrists back and your toes forward at the same time. Let's take Vashisthasana, side plank on the right hand. Stack the feet. You can take any variation you want here. I like to step this left leg back, ground this right foot down, push the hips up, shift the weight to the right, and this left knee can come up. Let's switch sides. Take your time. Vashisthasana on the left. And come back into plank. And drop onto your forearms now. Walk the feet back in for dolphin pose. You can lift the right leg up. If you want, you can come into forearm stand. Take a little hop. And switch legs. Slow, full breaths through the fire. And then relax into child's pose. Relax. Cool down. Make our way onto our bellies to lie down. You can make a little pillow for your forearms and just relax here. Start to extend the arms forward with your palms facing up, your forehead down in between your arms, and zip the legs together. And then before we go anywhere, just drop your attention to the space behind your heart. The small intestine meridian, just paired with the heart. Small intestine is kind of like the checkpoint. It sees what is good for the heart, what is nourishing and supportive, and then what is waste, what is not fit for the emperor of the heart. It's kind of this discerning energy. So connect to that behind the heart, and now start to stretch forward through the pinkies. So the energy begins behind the heart, reaching forward through the pinkies. And now let's lift everything up like an offering from the heart through your hands. 5 breaths. Keep the pinky sides of the hands touching, big toes touching, lengthening apart from behind the heart. Offering it up. 1 more breath. And relax. Let it go. We're going to go ahead and roll over onto our backs. So we're going to practice wheel pose. Amazing posture to open up pathways, bottom of the arm into the armpit, really getting into the back of the shoulder blades too. And if you can't do a full wheel, I'm going to demonstrate kind of a starting point or where you can stop and work at. So heels should be close enough where you can feel them. And if you know wheel pose, just go on up and breathe into your heart while you're in there. For those of you that are watching, your hands, the fingertips are going to roll back towards you. So the fingers are grazing your shoulders, and make sure that the elbows hug in. It's really important so that you don't destabilize your shoulders. Wrap them in. working at this all day. So from here, you can just really push strong. Maybe you're just working today on pushing down and getting your back, your upper back even off the ground. And if so, bring the top of the head there, but keep using your arms and everything else, your legs. Don't just put all the weight on your head. The next step would be to push all the way up. Okay, so we're all going to meet here and take 5 more breaths. You were up this whole time, come back up. Breathe deep into the armpits, around the heart. And then release and relax. Take a little mini shavasana. Do nothing. Feel. Let's make our way up into a seat. And we'll come into Navasana, boat pose. Lifting through the chest. Bring the shins parallel to the ground, reaching forward through the fingers. If you want to straighten the legs, go for it. And we have 5 breaths here. Slowly release the legs down. Come into Matsyendrasana pose. Let's step the right foot over the outside of the left knee. You can take the posture like this if your hips just feel a little too tight, going deeper. If not, you're going to also bend the left knee and bring that foot to your outer hip. So the right foot is flat, left heel's on the side of the hip. And we're going to twist to the right. And here, really great stretch for triple warmer, unity, heart meridian, pericardium. If you can bind, it really goes into that deeply. So to bind, you want to get your armpit as much as you can in front of this knee. This left arm is going to creep through under that little triangle, and the right arm goes behind your back. Don't force it. Don't pop a shoulder. Make sure you can breathe in these things. Focusing on that inner flame. Warm, glowing light. Bright, strong, cleansing, clarifying. Release the posture. Switch sides. Twist to the left. Feel this all the way behind your ear. Stretching, opening. Let's extend the legs forward. Paschimottanasana. Make sure you don't round your back. If you find that you're rounding your back, you probably need to bend your knees a little more. Stretch the arms up and fold forward. 5 breaths. Lengthen your spine. Press sit bones back and down. Back up to center. And let's lie down for Shavasana. Final resting position. Nothing left to do but to rest, cool down, relax. All the muscles around the heart, letting go. All the muscles throughout the arms, the fingers, letting go. All around the ribs, relaxing. Belly, all the muscles alongside the spine. Relaxing the hips, the legs, the feet and toes. Whole body relaxing, unconcerned. Vast and changeless, the ground of being is not rocked by ripples on the pond. The firmament from which we spring, the divinity at the heart of things, doesn't wax or wane with mind states or wither in the wind. We come from stronger stuff than feelings. Essence does not fail or fade, diminish, or trade reality for illusion. We are wordless, wide, and wise beyond time. Within us is a flame of truth that never dies. Let that be the focal point of light. Let that be the light that guides us from the shadows. Deepening the breath, feeling that rise and fall of the chest, the heart, feeling a joyful, radiant energy expand from the inhale of the heart through every little crevice and corner, muscle, tissue, bone, nail, tip of hair. While the exhales, that luminosity stays. Any fatigue drains out, tension drains out, feeling your brightness. Letting that brightness start to invite in some movements, waking up. We'll meet in a seated posture and conclude our practice with the sound of Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks for practicing. Moving that heart energy, that fire. Peace and love.